Hey, what's up, solar family? Hopefully you're doing amazing. It's James here. I'm just super excited on the direction how the solar industry is going. It's super exciting, right? But tiring as well. I've been traveling for the last few days, and it's amazing to see like people from all over the country plugging into solar, making life-changing income. And I'm super excited to change more lives as well. But before I jump into the topic, make sure you schedule your free solar strategy call. There's gonna be a pop-up somewhere around this video, or go down in the description, click that link and schedule your call, especially if you want to get in the solar industry, or maybe you have sales and marketing questions. Make sure you book that call. So on this video, I wanna be going over what it's gonna take for you to make $5,000 a month all the way up to $50,000 to $100,000 a month. Because I know you're thinking about scaling your business, right? Because you see a huge opportunity, like a lot of people in this industry, but I wanna set proper expectations on how you can scale from 5K a month all the way up to 100K a month, right? So let's jump right into it. To make $5,000 to $10,000 a month, your close rate needs to be right around 5 to 10%, right? So it's not a high close rate, especially when you're starting out. So you're right around 5 to 10% close rate when you're making about $5,000 to $10,000 a month. As far as your marketing, you're doing traditional marketing, right? Meaning that you're doing door to door, you're doing tabling events at the farmer's market or whatnot, right? Maybe you're even handing out, door flyers. So basically, these are traditional marketing strategies as far as marketing when you're making this kind of income. As far as remote sales, meaning that you're selling like online or a Zoom, you're probably not doing this at this point. Paid training, mentors or coaches. At this point, I always say get a coach, right? But at this point, you're probably watching like my YouTube videos, so you can get away without a coach because my YouTube videos hopefully will help you out. So at this point, you probably don't need a coach or a mentor at this point. Additional streams of income. Also, when you're making 5 to 10K, you probably don't have an additional stream of income. Selling solar and closing deals, the only way you're making income at this point. As far as the pay structure, you're probably a W-2. You probably also have some sort of red line as well, some of you. Or you basically have a percentage type of pay structure, right? More than likely, you're probably looking at these two here, right? W-2 and a percentage type of pay structure when you're making about 5 to 10K a month. So let's move on, because I know you're curious to know, how the heck do I make 10 to 50K, right? This is the sweet spot where everybody wants to be, right? So to make $10,000 to $50,000 consistently, your close rate has to be right around 25 to about 40%, right? So every 10 homeowners that you sit down with, you're probably closing right around 3, right? Right around there, 3 or 4. As far as marketing, you're probably still doing door to door. You're probably still doing tabling events as well, like at the farmer's market. But now you're also throwing in some social media, right? So maybe you got a Facebook ad going, a YouTube, Google, SEO, things of that nature. You have your social media game also, working for you as well, right? As far as remote sales, you're probably doing a 50-50, meaning that, half of your job, you're sitting down with a homeowner face to face, and the other half, you're doing an online meeting. As far as paid training, absolutely. At this point, you have a coach, you have a mentor that's helping you create like your social media marketing, that's helping you close deals online. So you definitely need a coach at this point. Additional streams of income, you're still selling solar, right? So you don't have any additional streams of income. You're actually closing deals to make money at this point. And as far as the pay structure, you're looking at this point, you're probably close to 100% red line, right? You may get a percentage deal out of here as well if they're paying you like, say, 20%, 30% of the deal, which I haven't seen as of yet, but I can be wrong, right? But for the most part, when you're making 10 to 50K a month, you're probably right around the red line type of commission structure, right? So now let's talk about 50 to 100K a month, right? This is where the big boys are at, right? So as far as your close rate, it's still gonna be the same, right? You're still probably right around 25 to 40% every single month as far as your close rate. Marketing though, this is where it drastically changes, right? So now you're doing all social media, meaning it's 100% paid ads, right? 100% paid ads at this point. Remote sales, you're probably doing 100% remote sales at this point as well. Paid training, absolutely. Enable for you to make it to the next level, you have to pay to play. And I can't stress that enough, right? Because a lot of consultants these days, they have a really poor mindset. They're like, oh, I'm not gonna pay you money. I'm not gonna give you money. But at the end of the day, you're not giving me money, right? Obviously, you're paying to get knowledge, but you're paying to also increase your knowledge in closing deals and marketing that can exponentially grow your business and obviously exponentially grow your income. So I highly suggest, right, if you're still in this level here, right, you need to change the mindset. You have to learn from other people that's already made it, right? So you can exponentially cut that learning curve, right? Because you could be like at, point A or B or C, but the mentor could be at point Z. And if you paid for that knowledge, you can exponentially close that gap so you can start making even more money a lot faster, right? So that's my advice to you. Additional stream of income, right? So this is probably something that changed drastically from these other, commission, is you're probably at this point as well, you're also a coach, right? You're helping other people close deals. It's a paid coaching program. And you also have a sales team, right? You've grown now from 50 to 100K a month. It's gonna take a little bit of, leverage, right? Obviously, you could probably still do this all yourself, but you're gonna drive yourself crazy. But now you have other streams of income. You're a coach. You're helping other people close the gap as well. And you have a sales team that can actually help you close more deals, right? And lastly, the pay structure, this is all red line, right? Because the red line is the best compensation to be in, right? So that's the only way you're really gonna make that kind of income, right? You're not gonna get it in a percentage, or obviously you're not gonna get it as a W-2 employee. You have to be strictly red line. Now you see it for yourself, right? Depending on where you're at in this chart, you can see what it's gonna take for you to get to the next level. But as you can see, coaching, getting mentorship is the key, right? The key. And also when you're making 50 to 100K a month plus, you also have, other streams of income. You're a coach, and obviously you're also leveraging a sales team, a sales organization, right? So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys want to dive in deeper, you have more questions, maybe you want to get plugged into, this red line structure, you want to start working your way down this graph here, make sure you schedule a free solo strategy call. It's going to be a link, pop up actually, right above this video, a link underneath this video. And other than that, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click the subscribe button and also that bell notifications to get all my updated videos as it comes out. Other than that, happy selling. Peace.